Looking from a window above, it's like a story of
Hi, this is Jack, and I was doing my tournament fighting today. You can see me in the plank tournament, and I came across this fight and I thought, well, I'll show it to you. No more as our fighting expert, I'm an amateur, but it looked interesting, so I thought let's have a go at it. This one over here. Righty. Now, what we're going to look at is we have against us orc generals, which are heavy melee, and then we have light range stuff. We have ancient orcs, also light melee, and then we have light ranged dryads, and we have bandits. So what we need to do now is to go and look at the fighting strategy chart very quickly. This graphic was made for us by Ainsley Williams. It's based on the combat pentagon. Now, you'll see here on this side, these are the possible enemy types: light melee, light ranged, mage, heavy, so on. And at top are human and elven of the 5 different types. In the barracks, then there are the fairy fighters, of which we're still missing one. There's one come out in beta, but we're missing one still. And then there's 5 in the training grounds. So human and orc in the barracks, fairies in the mercenary camp and training grounds. Now, what the graph shows, the greenies are the ones where you should be using them. So if you want to attack this priest, then you would use one of those of your fighters or one of those, and so on. And the red ones are the ones that you most definitely shouldn't. So I always do this before a tournament province, and in fact we actually have a document. I'll give you the URL now. It's a note on the community page where we give you the ideal combinations for each particular province. So in the Planks province, we have ancient orcs, we have dryads, bandits, and we have orc generals. So what I'm going to show you is, in fact, this character over here, the golem, will take him out quite comfortably. There's Greenie, and he'll take these out. Now, in fact, he can, because he's he can take these characters out as well, and I'm going to show you in this video how to do that. So then you can just use 5 golems. It works quite effectively. So let's go back to the fight. Right. So now we know what we have to use against you, and the big problem in this province is going to be these. And those are not really a big problem, but these chaps can be quite damaging if there's several of them. My strategy here now is that golems, granite golems, will be very effective here, but you mustn't let them get attacked by both of these guys together, because then you're going to get decimated, and that is the weakness of AutoFight. So let's go do it. We're going to take them on with 5 granite golems. Now, the enemy squad size, notice, is 108. And our squad size, notice, is 108. Now, that means we should win. So I'm going to show you a chart now, and you'll see on this chart that, in fact, you have a reasonably good chance of winning when the enemy squad size is up to 160% of yours. You can win most fights, if you're careful, when the enemy is double, but after that you don't win. So even Stevens, 100% versus 100%, we should be winning this one. Right, so let's go. And I haven't even looked at the terrain yet. If I had wanted to, I could have sent in an archer, one single archer, to have a look and see what the terrain looks like. I haven't done that because I'm lazy. Now, in AutoFight, I want to explain to you what AutoFight tends to do, had we chosen to AutoFight this one, is AutoFight would eventually move all your troops up to there. You see, it tends to move them all to the top left corner. So I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'll show you how I do it now. Because if all my little golems are here, then these two Johnnies are going to come woozle, 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 bang, 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 dead. So I don't want to do that. I want to spread my troops, you see. I've got them all over the place. And these guys they don't know where to go. Absolutely confused. They walk backwards and forwards in circles doing nothing. So that is the one thing about AutoFight. So in fact, what I'm showing you here is a technique called Semi-AutoFight. I'm going to use the automatic fight module, but I'm going to win the battle first. And then to save time, I'll let the computer bing bang bong for me so that we don't have to sit here for ages and ages. So let's go. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in fighting range of that fellow. I told you I want to spread my troops, so I'm going to deliberately put him here, and I'm going to go wing wing. Right. Now, you see, he is always edging to get up there, and I'll let him in this case. So I'm going to put him there, and I can't get to this one, so I'll take out that chappie. Right, now, you see, immediately trying to get there. It doesn't want to go here, it wants to go there. You see, he wants to take all my troops into a corner where they can get decimated. I'm not going to let that happen. So I'm going to bring this chappie not. See, if I wanted to attack the AutoFight, we'd put him there. I didn't want him there. I want him more this way. So I'm going to bring him there. So I'm going to tell AutoFight, not your way, my way. Sorry, we do it my way this time. Okay, and then this chappie, we'll just put him. We don't want to get in range of these guys, you see, but we're not yet. So we can give this guy a smack. And then I don't like these ancient orcs. I want to get rid of him before he even gets a shot in. So let's take him out. And again, he wants to bunch. I don't want my troops bunched. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here. So if you look at this now, if I'd let AutoFight do it, it would all have all of my troops up there. And eventually there would come a time when they're blocking each other. I've now got them in a nice straight line. So I'm winning. And I'm ahead of AutoFight at this stage. See? Because we've already got one. We've got three of them who've had their teeth pulled. Okay. Now, the next trick is don't go for both of these guys together, you see. What we want to do is we want to get all of our golems onto one of them. Take him out in one round when the other one can't get you. And then we take the other one out in the next round. Alright, so to set that up, what we want to do is just to get rid of these sort of half-dead things. Great. Take this one out. I'm going to do it from... Where should do? Righty. Now look, here's something quite interesting. This guy can't reach me, see? 1, 2, that's as far as he can go. He can't get there, so I'm quite safe. I'm hiding behind the hedge. I can just have a ping at him. There we go. This guy here, if I took him, let's have a look. No, there's nowhere safe for that one. No. So I'm going to just move one step backwards. I'm going to let them come to me. Great. They've done exactly what I wanted them to do. 1, 2, 1, 1. Right, I'll put this one here and have a go at him. Again, it's a free hit. He can't reach me, you see. And that one would be able to reach me, so I won't go for him yet. I'm going to move back. And this one... No, this one I'm going to move back as well. And that one, see, he can get me. No way I can get a free hit. So I'll move him back. There we go. And I'm going to stand fast with that one. So he'll come this way. Great, ignore him. Now the time has come. We want to take this man out. So we'll put that one. Remember, I said I'm going to do one at a time. So I'll put him there. And I'll go smack. Okay, smack. 1, 2, 3. See, we can. Oh, that's a mistake. That was a mistake. Great. So there you go. We've at this stage, lost 2, lost 1. So with minimal losses, we've gotten down to this guy, and now I'm going to let my troops take over and finish it off, because they don't need me any longer. They know what they're doing. So there they go. Ooh, actually I should have held him back one round. I am silly, aren't I? But there you go. And now I just hit battle results, and that finishes the battle immediately. That's the technique. Have a look at my losses. 18, 16, 17, 16, 11. The 11 were a mistake. I was so busy talking that I forgot. I let him go in. Because you should always take 5 golems in one round. There I took 1 golem into battle at the end of the round, because I thought the round was over. So that it would have been 18, 17, 16, 18, 16, and that would have been jolly good. So there you go. That's the technique of semi-auto-fight. And the lessons you've learned there are to only do one of the heavy melee at a time. You've learned to spread your troops, and you've learned to go in, draw the teeth of the enemy, set up the end game, and then when you've got the end game set up, then what you do is to hit the complete battle automatically button, and then you just go to this at the top where it says battle results, and you'll have a fight that is over a lot quicker. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more that we make, then just below the YouTube video on the screen, click on the subscribe button, and then you'll get to see all the new stuff we post. And please click like on the right hand side, because that makes us a little bit more visible to people who are searching, and it helps to get our message out. We put a lot of work into the videos, and it would be nice if more people get to see them. Now, if you would like to know more about AutoFight, I threw some stuff together on Platinum Leaf into a tip, and here it is, and here is the URL. So if you'd like to go and read about this, then that's what to do. Thank you very much for being with us. It was nice having you with us, and have a pleasant day. Bye.